the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from New Orleans. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And they had a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Oregon State. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Now give left side. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
19 Lions.
In the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Well-designed run. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready. 18, run. 70, 60, Maverick.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield.
It's a gain of
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Richardson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and 5.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Get it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 18. Pioneer. 9.
Throwing again, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Let go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Completed to his running back. Jukes away from one. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run, ETN. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Richardson will do it himself. And he goes down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Terrific containment and poise shown by the defense. They didn't overcommit on the read option and had more than enough guys available to stretch it out and get him behind the line.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Third and long for him here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints The reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
On the set.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second down and 5.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Let go.
A give left side for Hall. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready, ready.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, 1918.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Warriors 17.
Dropping back to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Set up the screen here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Cougar 19.
Throwing it again here. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Coming on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw again. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Hey. Buffalo 8, Hawk 70, Hawk, chop 60, chop 60.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70, Mustang 19,
From the red zone on 1st. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go!
From the gun, it's Hall. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They go right back to Hall. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, set. 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running back sent in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down.
Ready?
First and 10. That's a 40-yard line.
Give to Hall on the draw. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Warriors, 70. Let's go. Pass only. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to try and throw it here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Play action, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
21, Saints 17. Chase McLaughlin.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Play fake. It's Richardson. Lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
60 Eagles. Go street ball. Panther 11. Ready.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set.
They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
18, 5 in. Hey, Cash.
Third down from the gun. That's on target to Pierce. He finds space, middle of the field, and he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Looking quickly here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On the ready.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That's the first down, and he's still going. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to handle a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
27, Saints 24.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 right here. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Ready, set.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Saints have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
70. Dragon 60.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson getting out to his left. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He got it! Interception! Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made over the middle. Here he goes again. Look at him go. He could do it. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready up.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've got first down here from the 36.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Richardson. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
19 shot.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scheme those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Okay, break.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw here. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Hall once more. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First carry here for Jordan James. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Go. Check. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 8.
A toss right side to Hall. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. 49ers only up by a few.
Goal, San Francisco.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking 18.
Goal to go. They're passing. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 17-yard line.
Street, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Top 60, 18, Rodgers, 8, top 19.
To throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 79 Brock, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain. They needed more from that play.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Okay,
no luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New Orleans.